Whew. Hello people. Here we are again, eh? Camping, cooking, having fun. Let me just put it down, get that bag off, and I'll speak to you in a second. That's better. Okay. First things first, I hope you're all well. Wherever you are in the world, I hope you're well. I hope life's not too harsh. So what are we doing this week? I haven't bought a tent. I haven't bought a tarp as such. But what I did do, what we're going to do rather, is last year a YouTuber I know went up in the hills and he hadn't secured his tent properly inside his rucksack. I always put mine inside, but he had the top flap over it and it managed to work itself loose, and you know, he's up on top of a pretty high peak. Luckily it wasn't a cold night, but yeah, he all he had was his sleeping bag. Because he had a tent, he didn't take a bivvy bag, whereas I always take a bivvy bag. So what we're going to do tonight is act as if I've lost my tent. I haven't brought a tarp, but some of you may have seen this before. So, it's a poncho, but it can be made into a ground sheet, a lean-to, a small tarp. But as you can see, this covers yourself and your rucksack, backpack, whatever you call them where you're from. So, I've lost my tent, so I've got no poles, I've got no tent pegs. So I'm going to fashion some pegs and a pole. I think I'm going to try for that middle one here. And we're going to create a little shelter. I've taken this with me loads of times and I never had to use it for the poncho or the shelter. In fact, I don't think I've ever had it out of the bag. I found it at the back of while I was looking for something else. I found this in on one of the shelves at the back, and although it wasn't cheap, we don't buy these pieces of equipment just to never use them. So we're definitely going to do some cooking tonight. I'm going to build a shelter. What else did I had something else planned. Yeah, if you remember the other few weeks ago, last time I was camping, was it here or somewhere else? I don't remember. But it was cold and my gas stove didn't work so well. So I mentioned the alcohol stoves work. So tonight I brought a different stove, a third option. So we'll use that to do the cooking with and make drinks and whatnot. Well, this is what I've come up with. Let me show you around the place. So what we're going to go for next is one of my favourite pieces of kit. The DD Magic Carpet. It's a ground sheet, it's a roof. Woo. Oh well, it's dark as now. So I've got the food hanging. We're not in bear country, we don't have bears here in Britain. Maybe in a zoo, but there's the shelter. as survival shelters go, it's not too bad. Why all the lights, you think? Well, I only had dark paracord, and no matter what happens, I know I was going to trip over it, so it's health and safety, so we say. Haven't quite got the inside done up yet, because I've been organising firewood. Probably not going to have enough to last me, but it is 7:15 now. I've got enough lights so I can go and find some more if need be. Okay, next, what's next? Yeah, I'll probably finish off getting the inside of the shelter sorted, and then we'll consider making something to eat, shall we? Alright, I'll speak to you soon. Well, temperature's really dropped now. It's been dark for a while. I don't know if you can see. I'll try and give you some. That's obviously my breath. The chair and the firebox are all ready to go. The chair. Food is next plan, but we've moved in, so I thought I'd show you everything we've got. Oh, everything. So we're using the Better Way sleep mat, or grizzly gazes as I'm calling it. The Giza sleeping bag. Good piece of kit this. I'm quite impressed with it. And underneath that, which will be going on top soon, we have the Rab Ascent bivy bag. That'll keep everything dry throughout the night. Rucksack, some cooking stuff, a little table, and some bits for the. Whew. So we're all pretty much set up. Woohoo! Right, so as I said, cooking next. Whew. So I'm going to take 5 minutes first. I'll speak to you when I started doing the cooking. Okay, we're getting ready towards making some food, so I'd probably better get the stove ready. This is the MSR Whisperlight. It's a multi-fuel stove. Now I don't have the international. If you get the international, I could switch it to gas, using a gas bottle as well. But no, it can use petrol, unleaded petrol, diesel, meths, what do you call it? All sorts of liquid paraffin, yeah, all sorts. It's not pressurized, so you have to pressurize it yourself by pumping this handle. Let me show you. Put your thumb over those holes and you go for it. About 30-40 times until you feel it getting pressurized. The next bit is the next bit is how do I say it? A little precarious. I have to be quite gentle. Clear spills. because it was going to create a flame. As you can see, it created quite a flame there. All we do now is we wait for that to burn down a little. Here we go. Here we go. And there we go. Well, I've managed to spill water all over myself. Yes, looks like I've wet myself. But, oh, it's a good job it's not that cold tonight. Okie dokie, in with the noodles. Now the noodles aren't quite done, but we need to take them off, set them to the side. So that's the pork. Onion, peas, obviously. Feet on the floor there. Go. Those are looking good. Not long now. Tomatoes, cherry. Voila! Singapore style noodles with pork, peas, onions, tomatoes, and we're doing the dishes. So my blue flame is quickly becoming a yellow flame, and that's because the pressure that I built up when I was pumping the bottle has almost all gone, so it's turning back into a liquid, and it's losing a lot of its power. We've got a little bit of food left at the bottom of that. I am struggling, I must admit, but it tastes so good. If you have one of those things where it tastes so good, even though you're full, you just have to keep eating it. That's what we're doing at the minute. There isn't that much left, so I'm hoping I will be able to finish it, because I want to do the dishes. So I'll speak to you soon. Oh. That one's top notch. I'm so bloated now. I had to keep putting it down because I was bloated. Then I'll have a little bit more. I'll pick it up again. Oh, it's actually cold now, but I ate it all. Every morsel. I'll do the dishes. The bit I hate. I'll speak to you soon. feel the heat. Feel the heat from that immediately. Whew. Nice and toasty now. I had to move away from it a little bit. Well, so far the survival camp's gone well. Although we haven't tested the shelter out yet. It probably will fall down around me when I'm getting in it later. But yeah, I'll check all the pegs and all that. I say pegs, the twigs that I've shaped into pegs before I get in it and whatnot. Luckily there's no wind tonight. I'm feeling so snug as it is. I'm considering making a hot chocolate, but I'm too lazy to move. Yeah, it's all gone well so far. As you can see, just a few embers left in the box. It's nearly 12 o'clock. So I'm going to get into my sleeping bag and bivy bag. It's going to take me ages to do that. I'm out of practice and it's not an easy thing to do. I'm going to make sure I have a wee. But I've still got to, brush my teeth and do a few last minute things. But we're going to call it here for tonight. I'll speak to you all in the morning. Good morning. Oh. It's 7:30-ish. Oh yeah. I slept okay. The shelter's still up, as you can see. I kicked one of the pegs out this morning, getting up for a wee. Well, like 5 minutes ago. So it did well. I'd make better pegs if I was to do it again. The pegs were a bit fly by night. Cheers. a generous helping of honey and butter. See? Bread with honey and butter. What happened? Of course, being a man of planning and action, we do have a plan B. But I'm feeling greedy, so we might have both. Speak to you soon. Everything's packed away virtually apart from the seat I'm sat in. Let's just have a little recap. The shelter. Although it didn't rain, all the seams, it's all taped and it is waterproof. So it did its job. It wasn't a dew magnet or condensation magnet. I would make my tent pegs or tent stakes or stakes, whatever you want to call them, I'd make them a bit more robust next time. Talking of robustness, the Better Way sleep mat, or Grizzly Gaz's sleep mat, so robust. There was sharp sticks and thorns and everything, and it came through with flying colours. I was impressed. I'm impressed. It says that it's puncture proof, and so far it seems to be the case. I was lazy getting into the sleeping bag. I didn't take all my clothes off because, you take them off as you get warm, don't you? And it was such a hassle getting in and out of the bag and the bivvy bag that I didn't take anything off, and several times I woke up too warm, regretting. But I just turned over and went back to sleep because there's no way I was getting out. It just takes too long to get back in, and for me it's too much energy. I lie there gasping for breath for like 15 minutes after getting in and out of the thing. The bug net on the bivvy bag was chef's kiss. I've got that thing down to a T now. I'm proper happy with that. The Outdoor Boys bread will take a little bit of finessing, a little bit of practice, but I'll get that down. So it's been a really good camp. I've really enjoyed it. I'm happy with all the kit. I'm happy with the way everything turned out. I'm a happy bunny. I hope you liked it too. That's what counts. As long as I like it and you like it, then it doesn't matter what anybody else thinks. We're the only ones that matter. So here comes the cyber begging stuff. Don't forget, I'm getting hammered by the YouTube. So please like, comment and subscribe. And I know people are watching from all around the world. Pass it on to your friends. Let everybody know. Shout it from the rooftops. I hope you liked what you've seen today. So I'm going to leave it here. It's been a pleasure, an absolute pleasure speaking to you. And please, as always, take care out there, won't you? I'll speak to you next week.